Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can set your question collections or question collections that you've found that other people have created to your students and so that they can get on and play it. In one of the other tutorials I talked about how you can create a group and add your students to that group using the group code. So this is sort of a continuation of that really. So here I have a group in my manage group section, and at the moment it's got one student called Rocket Boy in there. It's a great name, love that. And we're going to set a question collection to that student to that group, which of course every student within that group will have that set to them. And then we're going to log in and see what Rocket Boy sees. So going back to the dashboard now, I'm going to create a new question collection. I'm going to call this, let's call this, what should we call this? Cities. Very unoriginal. I keep on doing cities. Don't know why. Okay, so here we are in a blank question collection here, and I'm going to create some questions. So I'm just going to do some true and false because they're nice and fast to do. So London is in England, which is true, and I'm going to say Paris is in France, which is true. And New York is in America. Okay, so we've got three questions in there, nothing particularly groundbreaking there, but there we go. Now we need to set that to our students, and we can do that in a number of different places actually. So I'm going to show you this one first. When you are actually creating your question collection, you can set directly to your students from within that screen. You just click on question collection, set to group, and it'll bring up the list of the groups that you've got. So you can set these questions as formative or summative, and basically the difference is that formative is for students to learn the stuff and help them learn it, assist them in learning it, whereas summative is more for assessing them. So in formative mode, it'll be the questions will be delivered, and if the student gets them incorrect, then they will be prompted and helped until the point where they actually do answer it correctly, whereas in summative they are just going to get one shot at answering the question, and then that's it, it moves on. So I'm going to set this as formative. And I'm going to set it to testing group things there, and if I click on save, that has now set that question collection to my students. Simple as that. The other places you can do it as well are, well, probably the most obvious one is here in your question collections list. So these, please bear in mind, these are all just testing question collections in my local version. That's why they're a bit crazy names and things. If I click on the actions here, I can click on set to group, and again there it is. It's in fact, of course I've just set this already to this group, but I could do it from here as well by just clicking on or off that and clicking save to, and that's it. That sets it to the group. Now let's log out and log in as Rocket Boy, because this is the student who's in that group now, and you'll see when you again, right. When I log in now as Rocket Boy, here is the cities question collection, which I just set to Rocket Boy, and of course he just sees it in his list and clicks on play, and bang, there it is. There are all the games for it, and it really is as simple as that. Hope that's good. Thank you very much.